Hey, what's going on everyone? Darkwater here, and welcome back to American Truck Simulator. We are still wandering through the great state of Nebraska. Last time we went up the 281, across the 20, across the northern part of the state, just west of Shadron, and ended up over here at a, there's a rest area there. We will probably start off by just taking a short snooze to cycle us around to the morning, and then we will actually duck into Wyoming for a quick second. We will pop back down on the 26th, back into Nebraska. We will hit up Scotts Bluff. It's an interesting road. You probably have to go around. It's probably going under the freeway, but we'll find out. No, apparently not. There's a viewpoint down here that we'll check out, and then we will backtrack. I was assuming you would have to go underneath the road, but apparently not. Nothing else within Scotts Bluff, but we'll continue on. We will head across to the 385, go up to Alliance, hit the viewpoint there, hit the photo spot there. We'll cruise across the 2, heading east. We'll hit the viewpoint there, and that'll probably take us back to Grand Island. That's an 11-hour journey. We will probably... We're going to end up heading down. I'm going to mark the gas station here, because depending on... Yeah, we might need to rest again before the next episode, so we'll probably wrap that up there. So we will jump in the cab and do a little bit more wandering around the great state of Nebraska. No, I don't want to activate the viewpoint. I want to activate the sleep point. There we go. Alright, 7 a.m. should be good to go. Looks like a few high clouds to the west of us. I don't know if we're going to get too much weather. I think we just crossed into Wyoming. I don't think we need to be doing 80. Pull that back. Last episode, we saw a lot of cops along the way. Don't know how many, but there were quite a few. And hopefully you guys had a nice, relaxing week. Didn't work too hard. Oh, we slow down further than I was expecting to. Hey, it's the town of Lusk. I don't think we've ventured through Lusk yet. But yeah, nothing exciting happening with my week. Just work and more work. Had to get a new tire. Had a nail in it. And that wasn't something that they could patch, so new tire it is. Port of entry? It doesn't look like it's open. The latest update, I think it's 1.0 or 1.58. With the new garages, they've revamped some of the physics, I believe. But it looks like it's currently in open beta for anybody who wants to download it. I do not have it. This is still the previous update, 1.7 something. But 1.58 is coming soon. Curious to see what new things they're rolling out. It did specify new physics because it's kind of, I don't want to say preempting, but it's getting things into position for whenever they roll out the new vehicles, some of the road trip vehicles. So that's kind of some of the reasoning, and then just some new UI tweaks and improvements to the garages, and I think a few other things going forward. So that should be rolling out somewhat soon. I didn't see a date on the update, just that it was currently in open beta. See a road off to the side there. I don't think we can get on that road. Rest area's left. I don't see an option on the right anywhere. Where was that rest area exactly? It said next left, and I feel this is the next left. I might have missed a left somewhere. Oh no, it should be coming up there. Oh, I'm literally in the turn lane right now. Sorry. Gonna be one of those days. Oh. That would be one if you're keeping track at home. Okay, so it loops over. That's the road we were briefly looking at on the map. Loops around and goes over the freeway. Hey, Scott's Bluff discovered. Okay, I did hear a train. I don't see said train, but I hear it. There it is, straight ahead. There's a viewpoint here somewhere. I was thinking it was maybe at the top of one of those hills, but I think that's a little too far. Playground. officer. Oh, maybe we are going into the hills. Okay. Those hills looked a lot further off than I was thinking. There it is. I assume I can't get there from here to read that signage. There's covered wagons. The museum and headquarters. I guess we'll keep going straight. Oh, that's a new passageway. I was thinking that was gonna loop. My bad. Sorry, everybody. I was thinking it was just a loop around into the area here. We will see that in just a minute. Am I just finding new passageways all over the place? Apparently we can go into the park. The Scotts Bluff National Monument. Alright, let's grab the viewpoint and then we'll do a little wandering into the bluff. All right. Believe that's the road we're going to be taking. So we'll head back around to the guard station. Again, I'm assuming it connects up to that road we were on. We will just go the proper way. As I feel we need to go this way. Thank you. Have a good day. Facilities. Not catch the edge of the tunnel. This is a windier path than I was expecting it to be. Lovely overlook of the town. I can't read that from here. Oh, I guess we're just going back down. I thought it was a loop road. Then where does the other road go to? Guess we'll find out here in a minute. Okay, this one takes us to the national park. Where does the other one take us? Can't make a left. And the road is closed ahead. You're closed. It's a tumbleweed. Hey, we found the Oregon Trail. The old Oregon Trail. Hopefully we don't die of dysentery. I assume I'm not going to run into an animal, right? There's no animals in the game that's going to be just magically appearing. Like a deer is not going to come shooting off across the way here. I assume there's nothing hidden in that mine. brain went to the old Miner 49er from Scooby-Doo, if anybody remembers that episode. Can I go through? I'm guessing no. Guessing this as far as we go. Oh no. I see a bridge. Oh. Good though. We made it. Are we in Oregon now? Where are we at? I don't actually know. Can I go down that road? I'm guessing the combine harvester is not going to allow us to. Neither is the invisible wall. Well, we found the old Oregon Trail. Hey, the speed limit is 65. If I tried to do 65 on this road, probably shake the truck apart. The Old Oregon Trail Adventure Road. That was a fun little detour. I don't think I realized the Oregon Trail went through Nebraska. Not that I can really think, oh, hidden viewpoint. Ooh, signage. Good old Chimney Rock, rising 470 feet above the northern Plate River Valley. Chimney Rock stands to the south as the most celebrated of all natural formations along the overland routes to California, Oregon, and Utah. Chimney Rock served as an early landmark for fur traders, trappers, mountain men as they made their way from the Rockies to the Missouri River. To later emigrants, the solitary spire marked the end of the plains travel and the beginning of the rugged mountain portion of their journey. And it's the marking of the Oregon Trail. Let's flip around. Ah, that's the Chimney Rock straight ahead. I would assume. Just kind of a spire. There we go. Bunch of people just hanging out with their dog, enjoying the Chimney Rock. I assume we can't get any closer than this. Let's drive around. I don't think, no, because the road would be that one that's kind of blocked off right there. Wonder how close you can get to it in real life. Okay. Alliance is 42 miles that way. And I think that's where we want to go. I don't know if this is necessarily the road we were looking to go. Maybe it is. I think we just took a more roundabout way. Yeah, we're on the east side of Scotts Bluff now. Okay, 29 to Alliance. That was an enjoyable little detour. We will stop. Hey, we've discovered Alliance. And we want the two. It's 2 heads east across the state and eventually, I believe, runs into... Ooh. Brain just broke because I can't remember what the town is. We've already stopped there. I'm feeling it's Grand something. Oh. Don't mind me, everybody. I turned way too early. There's the viewpoint up here on the right. In the field? What is that? Guess we'll find out here in a quick second. It's Carhenge. It's like Stonehenge, but with cars. Oh, that is some fine print. But we found Carhenge. I tried to convince my wife once that we should go. We have not gone to this point. Maybe one day. So that takes care of that viewpoint. I've got a feeling it'd be far more magical to see it in person than via video game or pictures. I think it's just the two across the state. I think there's one more viewpoint along the way. Oh, I know, no, I think there's two. Oh, it's a photo spot. I see it just creeping up here. I assume it's that. It's the Antioch Potash plant ruins. Yeah, too far back. There we go. Like there's some more down the way here. Sorry, I saw a sign. Maybe we can learn about what we're looking at. The Antioch Potash boomtown. After a few years, the Antioch vicinity was one of the most important potash producing regions in the nation. Antioch grew from a small village to a town of about 2,000. When the First World War broke out, the United States was cut off from European sources of potash. Two graduates of Nebraska University developed a method of separating potash from alkaline lakes. The large-scale production began in 1916. By the spring of 1918, 5 plants were in operation in this vicinity. The last Antioch plant closed in 1921. Today, the ruins of the reduction plants and pumping stations bear mute testimony to major potash producing center. Okay. So, little place that was producing potash during World War I. Oh, just a nice, easy drive across the state. I think it's going to be interesting whenever we get to the East Coast, where you could spend like 20, 30, 40 minutes just driving across a single state here, or even an hour to 2 hours driving across like Texas, and in that same amount of time you could be just zipping through all kinds of states in the East Coast. It'd be interesting to see how they roll out the East Coast, because here it's Midwest, the West Coast, it's fairly easy. It's just one per state. With some of the smaller states, are you going to do multiple states per DLC, or are you going to do just a single state? I don't know what that sign said. Curious how they're going to do that. Just 2 random boxes stacked back there. That was a low-flying plane. Where are we? Officer? I think that's 3. Where's the other viewpoint? The Nebraska National Forest. I don't think I realized there was a Nebraska National Forest. Probably the Scott Lookout Tower. We gonna see this lookout tower? Oh, there it is. Way off in the distance. I didn't see a turnoff that we could access, so... Alright, let's jump back in the cab. Because I assume if there was an access point, it'd be directly across from us. Unless there's a hidden back way somewhere that I haven't found. Oh, it is starting to rain. Quickly the weather changed on us. Love the fact that you can hear the thunder. weird little sunny patch. The lightning's a little on the bright side here. Grand Island. That's what it was. My brain kept on going to Grand Junction, and I know that just was not correct. We will head back through Grand Island and hit up the rest area. And probably sleep there overnight on this dark and stormy night that's brewing on us. Hopefully there's no tornadoes. old gas station. And I think this will be where we ride out the night and the storm until next week. Thank you all for watching. I appreciate you guys for stopping by, checking out some more American Truck Simulator. And as always, I hope you guys have yourselves a fantastic week.